Since 1991, the Roberto R. Bustamante wastewater treatment plant has been a pioneer in cleaning and reclaiming wastewater. Every day, the plant uses state-of-the-art equipment to turn up to 39 million gallons of wastewater into a pristine product that is released to the Riverside Canal and used downstream primarily for irrigation. Water is also released to benefit the local environment. The facility quietly operates in the lower valley, but plans to build it generated much conversation more than 3 decades ago.
Before the Bustamante plant was there, we had a plant called the Socorro plant.
The Socorro plant was a lagoon type of facility that is common in many small and rural communities. Wastewater would make its way into a set of ponds where mostly natural processes would filter the water, which was then treated and discharged to the Rio Grande. By the 1980s, El Paso's growing east side made building a new facility a priority.
The location was a huge deal because there was, at that same time, a controversy, if you will, over whether Socorro was a city.
Southside Road was selected as the site for the new plant, but then discussions over water quality and where the treated water would be discharged became a new debate.
Under normal circumstances, a plant would just discharge into the river. But the irrigation district, El Paso County Water Improvement District Number 1, wanted the effluent for their own irrigation customers.
At the time, Roberto Bustamante was the utility's assistant general manager. He was in charge of water distribution and wastewater collection and treatment.
Well, Mr. Bustamante did the negotiations with El Paso County Water Improvement District to get that outfall, because without them approving it, it would have been a contested case and it would have taken a lot longer.
Not only was Bustamante integral to securing a location for the new plant, but his engineering experience helped to resolve issues and concerns of the community. Agreement was reached that reclaimed water would be distributed to farmers for irrigation, and the leftover water would be discharged to help the river's ecosystem. The project was Bustamante's last big accomplishment before he retired, one he vividly remembers.
I worked hard with the engineer to get it built because the farmers wanted the water, and they wanted the water treated in a certain way. We had to meet those requirements.
As an El Pasoan, Bustamante was passionate about improving the city through engineering. He was an El Paso High School graduate who attended Texas Western University and obtained a degree in civil engineering. But an extra step in his studies made him stand out.
He was an engineer that had a master's degree from Johns Hopkins University. That was rare in El Paso at the time.
Bustamante started his career designing military bridges and infrastructure for the Army, and then he worked for a global engineering firm. In the late 1950s, he returned to El Paso to raise his family.
So that's Mr. Bustamante with his wife, Mrs. Stella Bustamante, and then his 4 daughters, Miss Margie, Miss Laura, Miss Ida, and Miss Alice.
He served in multiple leadership roles at the water utility.
I'm real proud of that. Working with the design of the plant and working with every 2 years on the treating and sewage and seeing the water distribution for the whole city.
In January of 1991, El Paso's newest wastewater treatment plant was inaugurated with the sound of mariachis. The board named the plant after Bustamante, honoring his dedication to EP water. He also received a retirement gift from Baloo, who was a utility engineer at the time.
I presented him with one of his gifts, which was from the employees, a pair of binoculars so he could drive by and take a look at his own plant as he was in the neighborhood.
One of the plant's first employees was Assistant Supervisor Jose Rios, who still works there.
Everybody was excited because they told us it was a state-of-the-art plant at that time. And so everybody was excited to see what it was going to do.
Today, reclaimed water from the plant also goes to Mount Carmel Cemetery, helping to conserve water for our community. Rudy Rios is the cemetery's director. He says the cemetery has used reclaimed water for the last 10 years. It has helped preserve and honor a final resting place for people.
We used to use well water. There was a lot of sodium on that water, and it used to stain our bronze headstones. But after switching to the reclaim, that problem really went away.
The plant also supplies treated wastewater to the nearby Rio Bosque Wetlands Park. The once dry park is now flourishing with native vegetation, and more water at the park is spurring the growth in wildlife and bird populations. As we celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Bustamante plant, history is repeating itself. EP Water is improving and expanding the plant to accommodate growth and future water demands.
We're going to be taking a portion of the effluent from the Bustamante plant that'll be the starting point for the advanced purified plant. So it's very important that we get all the bits and pieces worked out and have that plant produce the best quality water that we can.
The Bustamante plant will soon provide source water for the advanced water purification facility, which will use a robust, multi-step treatment process to produce purified water and deliver it to customers' taps. The Bustamante plant will play a vital role in providing a sustainable, drought-proof water supply for our community. Much like the gift of water, the plant remains a standing labor of love from Roberto Bustamante.